Geez, the air's bad. I don't know if it's here or Robbie did some sweeping, but I'm feeling pretty wheezy today. So these are lights. I'm going to show off these jigs today. We've had a couple of jigs made. One serves one purpose, and it serves another. So let me show you. The first jig I've already used. Did a fine job. What does it do? Can you see me right here? Let's have a look. Yeah, good enough. So the first who's texting me? Why texting me? That's an old text. Alright, so this jig, we're going to put on some clamps and we use it for drilling. And we've got some chalk lines that are stretched out along here. You know what a chalk line is. It's a string, maybe, does it have a little stretch to it? I don't know. And it's inside a chalky mess, and you stretch it out between 2 points. You pull it and snap it, that leaves a line. There's a groove right here. You can line it up with your chalk line, you clamp it, you drill it. So that's already been done. And then the next step is finding the other jig. It's a little messy down here, to be honest. All right. Oh, goodness, I feel unhealthy. All right. Oof, gosh, I almost would put on this mask. Where the devil is my other jig? Who has taken my jig? Alright, so this is where you know, it's on the ceiling, isn't it? It's right in front of me. Alright, that's great. Well, first of all, we got to make sure we're putting it on the right rafter. Yes, let's go here. So I'm going to line this groove up right here, or at least I would. Looks like the first thing I need to do is shorten my jig a little bit, so I'm going to cut this off a little shorter yet on the saw. So, when I say noise, that means there's going to be noise. I feel like that's a fair warning. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the brightness here. So where are my goggles? Good. This way. Noise. We go here and put on a couple clamps, kind of hold it in place. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have that there. Now I gotta find my tape measure. Right here. And measure my gap. I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself a 2x4. That's the proper length. So that's about 14 3/4. So I'm going to go squat on the floor like an uncivilized ape just as soon as I can find my pen. And I'm going to cut myself 14 3/4, I think I said. Yeah. All right. I'm going to say it this time. All right. So, making my mark, and my other mark, and draw my line, and okay. I'm going to put some blocks back here. Okay. All right, noise. What am I looking for here? Oh, my jig. Alright, gotta stick this guy on there. This guy on there. Alright, I don't know if you could see the design of this jig, but basically it's got a little arm that's sticking out and that supports 2x4. Now, it's only as flat or level as this joist is, which isn't necessarily super flat, but it's going to be good enough. Alright. Sometimes I have to split the difference. This looks alright though. Get my screws. These aren't particularly long screws, they're not screwing in that far. Mainly because there's not really a lot of weight on this. There aren't even ballasts in here, so I'll plug this in again. Where you plug in. Alright, right in the seat, it looks like. This is a nice angle drill that Aaron picked up when we were working on the bed cart electrical box. And it's getting amortized. Those heads a little bit, good. Now, I like to do the same on the other side. Now, this is where I was being a dumb guy and I drilled into my, my Romex electrical cable. I was almost done. It's like the last couple of lines I was getting excited. I just went and drilled it. Okay, that's good. So I need a couple more screws. I might have to do this with my hand. Anywhere, there's probably enough room for me. That makes that easy. It goes pretty quick when there's no obstructions, when everything goes nicely. When you have irregularities, it can go pretty slow. All right, go ahead and get this guy in here. We can. We'll get him in sideways. Alright. Like that. Sometimes I put one on here to clamp it down. It looks fine. One upright done. That one pretty quick. Now let's go ahead and do the next one. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see what the picture looks like. Alright. So we'll just point you around that way a little bit. See. Entirely happy with that. I should have clamped him. Well, good enough, I guess. Doesn't particularly matter because it's only making contact on one point. Alright, so where is my next one? Where did I put my... Where the devil did it go? Right there. Okay, next one. We'll go here. There's my tape measure. Okay. That's 14 1/4. Very good. We'll cut another one at 14 1/4. 1/4, 14 1/4. On my line. 2x4 ready. Okay, noise here. Coming up in just a moment. I think. All right, noise. Okay. Shave some. So yeah, Aaron did me quite a favor by doing the jigs. Saved me a lot of trouble. Well, saved me trouble with me making a jig. Anyway. Alright. He did it on his table saw instead of the router. That table saw out there and available. I'm going to go ahead and clamp that this time. Okay. That's good. Okay. That in there. Yeah, this is a lovely angle drill. I dare say it's going to be here, kind of low. It's great for screwing in screws. Try not to have a twist on there. On one side a lot more than the other. Alright, I'll probably have to hand screw this in though. It's alright, not too bad. Oops. In there very tight, is it? Huh. Strange, the other one was super tight, this one's a bit loose. Looser than I got, anyway. Like I said, it's just supporting no weight, so frankly, it doesn't really matter. And with the screws, if I was doing 2.5 inches, I could thread it in more. With what I got, this is not necessarily get it super tight all the time, especially if there's a bit of a gap. Okay, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to look for the short screwdriver. See if I can find it. Things move around a bit as I move around. But you're saying put everything way back in one place? That seems like a fine idea. One's on the floor, so he had a home. He just was displaced. I'm actually looking for a silver one though. The long silver one could be, oh, there we are. All right. So yeah, it can go a little slow sometimes. But I can get a full rotation, that's pretty nice. Sometimes you go with a longer screw, you'll split out your 2x4. So that was pretty loose. I didn't like that. But as I said before, it's only holding about 3 pounds, 4 pounds, I don't know, more than adequate. And if you really want it to be load bearing, you can back out these screws and put in some longer ones. Oh. Okay. It's not too hot now. It gets hotter or I get hotter, one or the other. I've heard statements to the effect that the basement stays the same temperature. I don't buy it. I think it's hot down here. All right. Whew. And so when the joists lean inwards at the bottom, that means you're going to have a hard time having a 2x4 tight, because the joists are like that, and your 2x4 is cut for the bottom width, then it's going to be a little looser up top, and it's kind of hard to get it in at an angle. Unfortunately, it's got to go in pretty perpendicular. Huh. Or pretty parallel or whatever. Alright. This is just sort of the fun thing that goes on. When it goes quick, it goes quick. And when it doesn't, it's nice and slow. Could have hung them from the ceiling, they would not have been as straight. I had a hard time getting them a uniform length. They would move when you walk around. This is nice. I'm not going to say it isn't time consuming, but it is nice. If you treat your environment that you're working in with respect, that probably influences the things that you do and your productivity and everything. So yeah, it seems like a good way to go. All right, that's nice and tight. And that one. And as is that one. Good. All right. So we have nice lights here. A sliver or something. Or a nice mounting point there. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Usually I do several and then come along, but this isn't a good camera angle. I think this is what I will do. So the first thing I do is get out my tri-square here and find the center of my 2x4. I do not have saturation point with my pencils and things yet. This is what I got to work with. I'm going to draw a line here. I've got an oval-shaped hole in the light that's supposed to line up on the center of this 2x4 or something. Alright, another line, that's good. On the next line, I actually have to do math. Fractions, see? I could go for decimals about now. So, let's see, where's my tape measure? This is 14 1/4. Alright, 14 3/4. That's 14 3/4 minus 2.5, which is 12 1/4. That's easy math, so that's 6 1/8. Well, that's easy. Easy math. Okay, I'm going to make a mark here at 6 1/8. So basically, I want my light to be centered in between here. These are different widths, some fairly considerably different sometimes. So I can't just do a standard. Can't just do a standard jig or anything. I have to measure each one, draw lines and everything. Now what can you see? Yeah, you can probably see me. All right. So, one line here. Raleigh went with his friend Mark, who's stayed by for a while to the doggy park, going for a walk. I brought my other phone so I can listen to you. Indeed, I am right now. 14 1/4. So that way I will know if you stir. 14 1/4. So this is a good time for the video. All right, minus 2 1/2. So that's 12 1/4. That's 11 3/4. Right, I'm not fooling myself. Nope. 11 3/4 divided by 2. That is 5 4/8 plus 3/8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 7/8. Okay. Again, pretty easy math. Nice when you don't have 16ths. Come on, in there. 5 7/8, yeah. All right. 1, 2. Okay. One mark. It's a sad mark. And break number 2. Oop. All right. On my line here. Good. Good. All right. Let's pull out one of these lights. These are wired vastly different. You just cut off the ends of these tombstones because these are getting all of their electricity directly from the main line in. There's no ballast. And what else? Directly in. Oh, and so the others, these are just supports. These are just physical supports. They don't actually do any electrical work whatsoever. They're much simpler to wire up actually. These are a little more complicated because we put the switches in here. They're pretty straightforward. So I'm looking for my Phillips screwdriver, not the short one, a long one. Where did you get up? Get off to, there you are. Okay. So, we go to the center of the room. So I'm lining this left edge with this line I just made. And the oval, there's an oval in the light, goes to the center of that other line. Nice soft wood here. Not too much fight. And these could be rice brown head screws, but you know, good enough. All right. I guess I don't need a line on this side, do I? No. That's what happens when you don't use your noggin. Do extra work. Okay, you go in there. This 2x4 looks a little arcane. Oh, I'm right in the knot hole. I'm not doing that. Use that other oval hole right there. Okay. Go get the drill. And if there are instructions, I put the side piece above the instruction, and then I have the 2x4 coming down endwise that I can screw into. It's a pain. Excellent. So we're about done. So now I go ahead and take these guys and stick them in here. Okay. Again, this can go a lot slower if I run into obstructions, or sometimes if I'm looking for things. Sometimes I need tools that I don't have, and a bit of an odyssey. Aaron says you put your hand back here and you warm up the sticker from the back side and you slowly peel it off. I was perfectly content to leave them on there until they start peeling them. So yeah, your hot little hands on here, they'd probably come right off. A little easy bake oven. Oh, I got that box all wrapped up and ready to go. Happy about that. I've cut up, thrown away a lot of these empty boxes. All right, good enough. So, let's walk my screws. Very hygienic. I lost your tail in my ear. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to check out my ear. Just a second. What's going on there? Alright. Let's see. Oops. What happened? Why are you running hot? This is an old one. I should wipe it and just put on Essential programs on here. Because it's pretty slow. It's handy to have one sitting around. Yeah. For heaven's sakes. All right. Yes, excellent. Okay. these lights, we looked all over. You know, some things you can't really find cheaper on the internet. Because if you have a hardware store or Walmart or somebody who's got them in there, they don't have to pay for shipping. And some things are big enough that, you know, Amazon or whoever is not going to pay for free shipping. Like these lights. So you go in there, you dirty bugger. This is obviously not permanent, but I really do like lighting them up as they go along. It makes me happy. All right. Lights are like 14, 15 bucks. They're nice. The light bulbs, I'm looking around. A lot of the LEDs that have plastic covers, which I'm not a big fan of. And instead of glass. So I found these glass ones, and they're pretty nice. They're Hypericon. They're well rated. I had to look for a while before I found them, but I'm quite happy. Quite happy with them. 5000K for color, so they're a little on the bluer spectrum. They are, what else are they? Oh, CRI, not particularly high. The CRI with the color rendering index, that's how good your color is. The CRI was higher for the clear plastic ones, but they burn your eyes. Like they were meant to be higher up, and if you look directly at them, they're these individual points of light that kind of burn your eyes. So I'm pretty happy with these. What's the other thing? Oh, they only use 18 watts. Standard ones before these use 32 at least. So, and these are good for like 50,000 hours. They're just really nice bulbs. I think these are just the good ones. So we put our switches on here. And click on one or both bulbs or neither. So there you go. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Now we're going to have to wait. I'm robbing bulbs because we've got like 24, 25 pictures and we only have 24 bulbs. So we have to wait for the other ones to go and come back before it can be